Hello everyone and welcome back to a new episode, a new adventure of the Spanish Detectorist. Well, this time I am in my permission, and also I am prepared with my beer. I let to grow the beer for cold weather and freezing conditions. And I arrived here to one of the fields, and I will be detecting in an area where happened not far away from here a medieval battlefield. And by my surprise, I saw also the farmer here and is plowing the field. So there is some areas of the field will be plowed, and maybe more treasures are coming up, not for today, because today will be in the area of grassland, but maybe for future, because now it's quite muddy to go and detect there in that area where it was recently plowed. So I will keep it for the next time or the next times. Yes, and a part of that medieval activity or medieval battlefield, there was a farming activity in 17th and 18th century. I've been reading also old maps. There was an old trackway through the middle of the field. So yes, the finds are still there after centuries. Some of them, other probably they are gone forever, but I will be there prepared to uncover history and some treasures for today. So let's see how is going the day, and let's go for some treasures. We have here a new signal, and it's out. Yeah, it's here. 18, 19, 20 is quite clear. It was a bit erratic at the beginning because there is a piece of iron around, so the target is out. Okay. Let's see if this is a first relevant find of the day. It's around here. Ah, yes, there is something here, white and round. You see, and looks like a piece of lead. Oh, we have something here. Oh, that's fantastic, very nice. We have a thing with an inscription in the middle. I'm not sure about that. Let's make a clean, looks like a relic. I've been detecting here in the area good signals, but was pieces of trash. And here we have, I think it's something. And what do we have here in the back? Oh, very interesting. Ah, no. I think it's a weight. I think I see here. This must be the best weight. This is a weight for dresses. Ah, okay, I understand now. Because usually I just find the two holes in it, but this is very nice. This is the best one I found. The best way for dresses. It's a piece of social history from 19th century. Probably the Victorian dresses were with this hanging in the interior just to make the weight of the dress because they were quite big and wide. And we have here a very nice kind of, it looks like a button made of lead, but it's actually a weight. I was a bit confused by this decoration around because usually it's just the two holes, but this is more decorated, so which is very nice. Fantastic. We have here a new signal 2021. This is quite high pitch, but again it's mixed with iron there. We'll see. Maybe it sometimes could be a big piece of iron. No, but this one is something else. It's out, and it's around here. Ah, yes, we have here. Ah, fantastic. We have, I think, the first coin of the day. Oh, very nice. Okay, let's take the first find of the day. Well, it's the second, but the second relevant. So the day is starting quite well, and we have, what is this coin? Well, as always, we need a clean here, a George V coin. We can see the inscriptions around here, and it's Brit, India, I would say, and yes, and I can make a bit of the face of the George V here, yes. So definitely I think this is a George V coin, probably in between 1910, 11 until 1930s, beginning of 1930s. It's toasted, that coin, but it's a coin, it's always a good find. Perfect. So let's go for more treasures around the area. And I just got a new signal here. This was very low, but very clear. It was 12. Well, sometimes the lowest number means good treasure. So let's check now. I don't know. It is out because I check it now with the machine. And it must be around here. Yes, it's here. Oh, it's a mini thing, as I was guessing. And what is this thing? Oh, looks like a super mini basketball. Never ever I found such a small basketball. I think it's a basketball. Yeah, it's a basketball. Very, very small. Look at here the size. You can compare with my finger, with my little finger. And I will say this is part of these guns, the big guns. So you need to put lots of these little small. It's very nice, always very welcome. And I think was never shoot. You see here. So still is a piece of 1600s. And a nice find. Good one. And yes, that was in the surface, the last target, and looks to me a flower, a copper flower. And we have here the attachment, and looks to me a poppy. Not sure about that, maybe it's just a scrap or part of something else, but we have quite the detail of a flower, of a poppy worked, and here is like a quite fragile to be part of machinery. So I think we have here a find, and maybe it was part of some decoration. Not sure, maybe it's just my imagination, but well, just comment below if you think this is actually something, or it's just part of something else, part of machinery, just quality trash maybe. Anyway, an interesting find here. We need to paint it in red, and we have the flower. And I got a new target, and here, if the target is out, is another find similar to the previous one. Well, another weight, but this one is another version, much worse condition. And yes, you see, you realize it's again 2 holes, but there is no any decoration at all, and well, and was a bit deteriorated by machinery, probably plowing the field. And hello again. Here I am back to have a tea. I'm warm up a little bit, and yes, we break before lunch. The day I think is going quite well. I am having quite a lot of signals, quite busy. Many of them, of course, are trash, but this is always probability. So you have to dig like 10 10 holes, maybe to get one or two finds, good ones. And just a little correction, when I found the mini musket ball, I call it mini musket ball, but well, the name is actually, I've been looking for, is a shotgun. So yes, apparently it's for a type of a pistol, and the name is Duck. I'm gonna post you here the name in case I am not pronouncing very well. So, well, it's the first one for me, and yes, very nice. That is, I think, until the moment, is one of the finds of the day, a part of the decorated hand weight. Very nice. The target is out, and it's a post office seal. And we have the inscription D and O. And there is, here is all is gone. I don't see any other inscription. Not sure if this was the destination, and part of this is gone. But well, we have a piece of history again, a post office back seal from end of 19th century, beginning of 20th century, a piece of social history. I just had a signal quite on the surface, 1314, and I think I saw the piece when I made the first spade, and I think it's this, yeah. It's a round thing, a small thing, looks made of copper, and, yes, I thought would be a button, and yes, one of the modern, probably from 1920s or so. Sometimes you have even some inscriptions, and I think this one had some decoration, the 4 holes. Now it's the same, but made of plastic, no? It is quite a similar style of button. We could have a collection, as I always say, about buttons, different buttons and eras. Well, another find, and yes, well, let's go for more before lunch. I just got another signal here, 17, and again, this time is quite deteriorated post office back seal. As I say once, this is not the thing I most like. I prefer the other back seals, not the post office. Many times you have in these conditions, but it's always welcome, a good sign of activity here. And again, another one. This one again is deteriorated. And well, if I was telling I love these items, maybe I wouldn't find such amount of this. But well, another find, another back seal, another post office back seal. That means there is activity here. In between these can be coins and silver coins. And we have another find. Again, this was 17th. And I think the destiny is punishing me for telling I don't like much the post office back seals, but we have another one here. This is the 4th one of the day, and yes, another one, and yes, once is clean, the 4th post office back seal. New signal here, 2022. This sounds like a good one. This sounds a good target. And let's see. Okay, is one here. No. I thought it was a military button, but not. It's like a cap, a copper. Well, no, a solid piece of copper. No. Well, I think this is could be a weight, because I don't see. I thought it was hollow. Let's make a clean of this. And here we have the find. I think this will be a weight because it's flat here on the back. Well, it's deteriorated by time. And it's a piece of copper, so it's corroded by green now. But it's quite a heavy piece. And I will say this is a weight. Well, just let me know if you think this is a weight or any other suggestion. Well, a good find, very nice. And I just had another signal here of 14, and it's out, and I think I saw it, and it's, yeah, it's this, is in this piece, in this little piece, and it's another button. Well, I prefer this than even that post office back seal. Yes, again, this is a modern button, I would say from something from 1920s. Prefer this again than the post office back seal. We have already 4. But, and well, because I say I didn't like so much the back seals, I think we have another one. Yes, here it was again the signal of 1716, and again another post office back seal. This I think is the 5th now. 5 can make much from here. Well, it's want to come back to the hall. Another post office back seal. Hello again, and now it's time for lunch to get some energy. The day is going quite well, quite good. It's a series of finds, a number of post office back seals, several buttons, a coin, the shotgun. Well, several things is progressing the day, and hopefully for the afternoon we have other treasures to come up. And the tractor is coming quite close, so the field is getting reduced in the area of grassland, because the other area is plowed and is a sea of mud. So I think I'm just gonna leave that area for, I don't know, several weeks ahead. Anyway, let's go for some lunch and a bit of energy. Come back to the fields again with more energy. This time, of course, I brought some packed lunch, and I think it's one of my last. This time it's chorizo, and yeah, it's very nice, and Iberian chorizo, so that's a good one. So nice packed lunch for getting back to the fields very soon. And in this series of packed lunch of the Spanish Detectorist packed lunch, this is the second one, and we have ham. Well, I put some olive oil, good one, Spanish olive oil. So another amazing find here. With the new energy of my stomach, here in the back is coming a tractor plowing the field. Well, treasures are coming up again. Let's go how it's going the afternoon, and let's go for some treasures. And we have the first signal of the afternoon, and it's out, and I thought this would be a piece of aluminium or trash, because I am very close to a path, and usually the signals here are, yeah, sometimes it's high pitch, but it's aluminium or modern trash. But in this time, it's not. It is a buckle, and look at here, we have the buckle prepared to be out, and yes, it's a quite beautiful design. I would say this is more related to a person rather than a horse, maybe from a belt. Well, just comment below if you have any suggestion, any idea. I would think from 1800s, beginning of 1800s. So yes, we have here another piece of history, very nice, and with the sun out. 26, 27, high pitch. Let's check this one, the high pitch. Still is there, and here. And it's maybe it's a buckle. Ah, yes, another buckle. I think we have, yes. Oh, yeah, oh, look at here, this is very nice. We have even something there in the middle. Maybe it's a piece of leather, or, well, let's make a clean with some pieces of copper. We have 2 pieces of copper here, just to attach the leather. And maybe this was part of yeah, for a horse. Another buckle, the second one, that's why we were, and now I just drop off the other part, is broken, yeah. I broke it a little bit, unfortunately, well, because it was still a bit attached to this piece of leather. So, well, we have here a very nice, another find for the collection, good one. And it's here. Ah, yes, it's here. This one, and it's another hand weight. Yes, another model. This is our third one today. This is the smaller version today, but we don't have decoration here, unfortunately. But yes, but it's a weight. It's made of lead, and it's quite heavy. So yes, another find, another piece of social history. And we have a new signal, and this one is out, was 15. Looks to me a back seal, another post office back seal. Yes, in a square. Ah, no. Well, it's a piece made of lead, but we have here very clear. I can read Edinburgh. This is another model. Well, that's good. We have a different type of, I would say, it's another back seal, another location here, which is, I think, is Newbar. It's another place about 15 miles away from here, from these fields. No, actually, I don't see Edinburgh here. It's Newbar. In both places is Newbar. Well, very nice. Another type of back seal made of lead. End of 19th century, probably beginning of 20th century. We have here a new signal, and I think it's out. This one it is very, it's very, very clear, but it's a very low number, so I think it's something, different signal to others too. So well, let's check here. Ah, yes, here. Oh, let's see on the sun. Oh, looks like a horse, yes. Oh, look at here. A beautiful thing here. Well, of course, this needs a clean. There is like a hollow part here. I would say this is part of a toy. Maybe from a carousel. Looks like a quite ornamented, but it's a beautiful piece because we have very clear, and you see even better now with all the detail. Yeah, very nice. A nice find, one of the finds of the day, because of the beauty of the find. Still is in quite good condition, and clearly is a head of a horse. Very nice. Good one. Let's go for more then. Well, and just in the right moment I was decided to take a break and put the machine here. I found a target here, and it's quite a high pitch, 24-25. So I wanted to make the live, just in case we have the treasure here by coincidence. Here is there. Ah, yes. And we have a coin. Look at here, the coin. And looks like I see a 1. Okay, here we have the coin. I think it's a coin. And I would say it's a modern penny. I was thinking maybe was a farm token. Yes, it's a modern penny. We have Elizabeth here, Elizabeth II. Looking to the right hand side, and we have a penny. Pendable penny, maybe it's from 80s or 70s. Well, a good find. Hello again, back again here on the break. I'm gonna have a break here for about 5 minutes. The days are a bit longer now, that's good. So we have a bit more of time to find epic finds. And yes, the finds are progressing. For the day, good finds and a good day of detecting. So let's see how it's going the rest of the afternoon after the last of the tea I have. I just found this piece of pottery with this fish. Fantastic signal here. Very stable, 24. No moving at all. In any direction, 24. Quite high pitch, 24, 25. And it's a piece of, looks like a buckle. and it is, I think it's part of a buckle, and I will say this is a quite from an old buckle. The problem is we are missing the other part here. Let's make a clean in the item, and yes, we have here, I think it's part of a buckle. The other attachment will be here, and I found a couple of years ago, and they are quite small, and they are like two parts buckled. It's the same. So maybe this is part of the same, but a bit bigger version. So, well, just comment below if you know something about maybe this is a new type of buckle, and maybe something really good. A record of post office back seals. We have another one here. We have even an inscription. The light now is starting to be a bit worse. I think it's my six today. Well, a record. I never found such amount of post office back seals. And I just got a new target here, 14, quite clear. In the last space, I think this is one of my last targets. But I see just stick on the ground a green thing, and quite small. I thought was another thing, but yes, well, it's another button. I think it's a button, yes. Yeah, because we have here an attachment quite small, probably something from 1800s, and here we have the attachment. Well, a good find to say goodbye to the day, probably, because not sure if I'm gonna get more targets in the way to my things. I still had time to find another target in my way back, and here we have a button, probably something from 1800s, and we have clearly here an attachment. And yes, it's quite small, Again, another quite small, the size of a Homer coin. Hello again. That was my last target, and I had quite a lot until I got in where I had my backpack, so I have to walk now. It's sunset now, so no time for more targets. For the next time I will be here, probably this field will be plowed with new treasures coming up, but I will be probably in another areas. So, well, meanwhile, I hope you enjoyed the adventure today. If you didn't subscribe, by the way, just please hit the button here to help support the channel a little bit more. The day, well, was a good day with a variety of finds, several finds, not epic finds, not an epic find, but we had a good number of them. And by the way, the next adventure will be with John, the Scottish Detectorist. So yes, let's see if we can find the epic find I didn't find today for the next adventure with the Scottish Detectorist. See you now in 1 second. Well, back again at home, and here we have quite an amount of finds. Well, no, any of these are an epic, but still there are a number of finds. Here we have this one, we can even read Dublin. So, well, yes, it's a piece of cutlery. We have a number of post office back seals. 1, 2, well, 3, 6. I'm gonna count this 1, 2, 7. Except for this one, the rest we don't have any inscription here. This inscription is R. If you know, just comment below. Not sure about this one. RDOM. And then we have here this one, which is more special than others because, well, we have a destination which is about 15 miles away from where I am detecting, and it's a different one because we have like a kind, looks like a bit of more decorated. Then we have a back seal. We don't have any inscriptions here, unfortunately. And we have 1, 2, and 3 hem weights. This is the best because we have a decoration, a weight for dresses, for all dresses, probably from 19th century. We have here a spendable penny. I couldn't make, well, we have a bit better of light now. Here we have half pennies from George V. I could say it's the same because if you realize it's more or less the same size of the penny. Well, the corrosion looked to me a George V. And yes, we have here a George V. We can make the date. Still, it is quite toasted, but we can see the face of George V here, looking here to the left hand side. Ruling from 1910 till 1936. 3 buckles. I would say this is part of another buckle, probably from the beginning of 1800s, and will be something here for another attachment. And here we have 2 versions of different, we have 3 different types of buckle, and here we have the other one. This will be for the leather here, and even the leather is quite in good condition. I will say this is from the beginning of 20th century. And then we have here a number of buttons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 buttons. Here we have some inscription, probably all of these from 1920s. These are older, these 2, 3 buttons here from 1800s. And here little pieces that the machine is detecting, a funny little piece. And then I would say we have the finds of the day, and is this shotgun here, which is very small, probably from a gun. And as I say, the name of the gun I posted here is Duck. And yes, a nice one because it's really small and it's different to the rest of the others. And here I think this is a copper weight. We have a shape, and here is flat. And another of the finds of the day is this little find, and it's a horse, the head of a horse, and it's hollow inside. I hope you enjoy the episode today, and see you for the next one. And the next one will be with John, the Scottish Detectorist. So meanwhile, take care and see you soon. Bye!